and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Good day slash morning slash evening, wherever you are in this part of the world. It is me, your boy Awful, with another raw upload talking about some shit. You probably saw the title and thought it was provoking, so you thought you would click. And to that I say thank you. Now that you're seated, let's talk about video games. Yay, everybody loves them, everybody plays them every single day, me included. I want to shift everybody's attention to the bigger discussion that's going on right now, or at least that's what I think, though I'm not really that much present on be it Reddit or Twitter, but it's on the positive side of things rather than on the negative side of things. I want to talk about the massive, overwhelming success of the game that has been on everybody's feed and mind for the past almost month. It's not even been a month. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I'm currently going through it right now, and just playing it in hindsight, I'm like, yep, this is game of the year. This has to be game of the year. Unless Sony comes out with a mediocre game and Jeff Keighley's just like, oh, time to glaze Kojima and glaze Sony, when the product is like, let's be honest, mid at best, or it's really good, but Sony doesn't know what a good product is if it fucking slapped him right in the face. I'm sorry to say it, but I had to say it. I mean, at least they still have better sense and knowledge than Microsoft. Although we can reserve that subject for another day. But to see to see games that are made by like an indie or a small studio and have this overwhelming success, it's really it's a big reality check for those big publishers and big companies. So it's just astounding when you see a game like Claire Obscure that has a workforce of like 30 people. Most of them are just juniors. They don't know shit about fuck. And yeah, like you can dumb it down to Unreal 5 and blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We live in a day and age to where the process has been streamlined so much that quite literally anybody can make a video game. Anybody with a vision can make a video game. Like the level of gatekeeping is not that big. And you get to see a lot of cool fucking games come out. Another good example that I could set right now from the top of my head prior to Claire Obscure that also took like the internet by storm was Schedule 1. Another one was Repo. Another one that I actually played recently and I thought it was fucking fantastic, that is still not finished by the way, is Ultra Kill, made by one singular Finnish dude. So I think there will be a market crash when it comes to gaming, specifically for those big publishers like Ubisoft and EA. And what's going to fill in that gap, what's going to fill in that void are indie developers and, you know, double A developers such as Larian Studio. And well, you see studios from Soft really just pave the way and be fucking like be renowned worldwide, whereas they don't just make niche games like Kingsfield and Armored Core. Like really they propelled their success with Demon Souls and then Dark Souls, and now there's just like they make games on such a large grandiose scale that they have peaked above double A. They have peaked above it so much that like now there's talks of like a live action fucking movie for Elden Ring. It's crazy to just see all this happen unfold in real time. But I think this also serves as a warning message to all the publishers and developers out there, because if we're going to talk about the space, I think it's safe to say that most of them sadly have been hijacked by, you know, hedge fund babies that don't know shit about gaming and really have no vested interest into making games better, right? And like have a lack of interest in the intellectual property and the source material. But also I think another part of it is it has been hijacked by fucking activists such as, oh, I can think of like 3 games off the top of my head: Assassin's Creed Shadows, Concord, that's number 2, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. And then I start to notice, oh wait, these are all fucking Ubisoft games. But you can see other examples. Well, okay, maybe not Concord, but like the first two. The other one was Firewalk Studios, which is just like a bunch of fucking employees from Bungie. And then I mean, that's a whole Russian nesting doll when we talk about Concord and we talk about the correlation with Marathon. I don't care about that. But yeah, I think publishers need to observe this. Big publishers need to observe this and say, okay, we gotta dial it back. We gotta dial this shit back. We need to make games for fucking gamers, not fucking activists on Twitter, not fucking IGN reporters. I live in a timeline where a game like Concord gets like a fucking 8, but so does Wukong. It's like, how do we compare the two? One of them got the plug pulled on it in like fucking 2 weeks. One of them is like one of the best games that we've had last year. And by the way, this year is one of the best years for gaming. Like, so far we've had Clear Obscure, we have Schedule 1, we had First Berserker Kazan, we have Silksong coming out very, very soon, like next month soon. I'm trying to think of other games. Oh, we have the new Doom. What else can you ask for? I don't think you can ask for much. I want to say there has been a lot of L's in the past 5 years, but there has also been a lot of W's. Like another very recent W, if I were to try to recall, was Astrobot. As much as I hate exclusives, it is a big W, and I think also serves as a, a warning sign, but also a message to Sony to what really made their platform and their game special. So hopefully they give more of that to where like that space isn't just heavily contested and really catered to by Nintendo. You can see other companies cater to that audience because there is a lack of competition in that space. Kid-friendly games, fun games that are just made for the sake of fun. I would love for Sony to just revive Sly Cooper or Ratchet and Clank or whatever the hell. Microsoft, I don't know. Microsoft is a lost cause in my opinion. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Sorry for yapping for almost 8 minutes. I would love to see your feedback in the comments section. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me you suck, Mr. Streamer / YouTube man. But yeah, hopefully this video finds you well wherever you are. And I will catch you down in the comments section or in the next video. Peace out, boys and girls. Peace.